How's it going, YouTube? Got FourthStarTCG here, and longtime viewers of the channel are very familiar with this site. We're cracking into a giant package from Japan. This is super exciting. This is probably at least 2.5 months of cards that I've purchased. Yeah, so this is going to be amazing. So without any further ado, let's do our normal thing. We'll crack everything out here, and I'll see you back in the normal filming location as we take a look at everything. So let's cue the music. All right, and we're back in front of the normal filming spot, ready to show off all of these awesome cards. I gotta get like a side table for my desk here because the mail day stuff is starting to get so big that it can't really fit in the shot. But again, I got so much cool stuff. I know you guys want to see this first. This is like this framed picture thing. So I'm going to strategically, yeah, and like you guys see why I take so much stuff out off camera, or well, in like that sort of montage at the beginning. Pop this on the floor next to me and maybe we can deal with this stack first. Yeah, so there's just so much crazy Japanese packaging. This card was literally in like a box, and it wasn't even in a top loader. It was like taped to the back of a box. Like, come on. And yeah, so you don't want to have to deal with that. But so this is really cool. I guess, yeah, so I'll take off the guy. I guess he said he'd ship it framed, and he certainly shipped it framed. I don't know why that was necessary, but I'm not complaining because it's actually probably protected what's in here fairly well. But like I said, I did a video on this, like cheap Pokemon art. It doesn't need to be expensive. I'm always on the lookout for, Pokemon promotional stuff, just really anything that looks cool, that, you could put up in a house or something, just sort of looks a little nice. And I saw this, and it was really well priced, and I just jumped on it immediately. I think this one I'm going to have to slice, or just yank the tape off. Yeah, so lots of tape, but okay, we've gotten this off. Okay, and perfect. There's a nice little thing here so I can reveal it. Take a look at that. I don't know if you can see this, but oh wow, oh, that's so nice. Okay, so this is a promotional, again, it's like a little difficult to see. Maybe I can lift up the camera. So this is a promotional advertisement for Miracle Crystal. And I believe it's about A4 size. So, hold on, let me just make sure there we go, we're still centered. Yeah, so promotional advertisement for Miracle Crystal. This looks so nice. Doesn't look like it's been folded at all, which is amazing. And yeah, we got Charizard there, the Delta Charizard with the shiny Celebi artwork. Like, this is just incredible. I love this stuff. I'm always on the lookout for it. And yeah, this is something that I really wanted to grab, and I might go back to the seller and buy more if they still have it. Okay, so now we got a giant stack of cards here. So much cool stuff. Really excited to get into all of this. So this was a card that was literally just like taped to the back of a box. Pretty crazy, but you know, that sort of that's what you get with Japan packaging. And here we go. This incredibly nice Empoleon special art. I love, love, love the special arts. Just the Sword and Shield special arts are the best thing that's happened to the TCG, arguably since like EX full arts. I mean, the tag team special arts were really nice. They rescued Sun and Moon from just total mediocrity, or even worse than mediocrity. Sun and Moon was bad. It was very uninteresting. I had stopped buying a lot of modern cards in Sun and Moon, but now, I mean, this artwork is just incredible. Look at that Empoleon, you know, hanging out with the Phalanx, the Mienfu. They're all practicing their, I don't know, it's Tai Chi or some kind of fighting martial art there. Just so nice. So nice. All right, looks like this has good Japan packaging. Yep, we got pull tabs there, but it doesn't look like there's pull tabs on the top. That's, I don't know. My hopes were high, but dashed quickly. But I don't think we need to. We can just break this out. Oh, and Saran wrap as well. You can probably already see the card here. And that's looking nice. So yeah, most of this, it's just sort of there's not really, as with a lot of my Japan mail days, there's not really a, man, is the Saran wrap going to tear on me? That would be unpleasant, so I can't undo this normally. Yeah, so with most of my Japan mail days, it's basically just like, what's that Ariana Grande song? Like 7 Rings. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Generally, I'm just buying stuff that I like, and that's the way to do it. Usually, of course, this all sort of goes within a couple main areas. So, of course, the EX series. I'm a huge fan of the EX series. That's my main collecting avenue, and also Modern. I love XY, Black, White, Sword and Shield. Here we have a beautiful PCG promo Blastoise. Check out the condition on this. We won't do the condition on everything, but I thought this PCG promo looked pretty clean, and yeah, it looks like it is. That's really nice. No dents, no creases. That's what you like to see on these Japan purchases. You know, it's fairly rare that you get stuff that's in perfect mint condition. That's always the hope, but you know, maybe a couple of the cards out of here, 2 or 3 out of this entire mail day will be in like that good of condition. But that's just sort of, that's what you gotta look for. That's what you gotta, it's a numbers game, you know, when you're looking for mint cards. There's no like super secret Japanese site that like only sells mint cards for half of market value. That is just a fantasy. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't. Wish there was a place I could go to and just buy everything mint. But all right, we are getting through this relatively well, I think. Maybe we'll just slice off the top there now that I know that I'm not going to be bothering any cards. Ooh, that's looking good right there. Almost there. There we go. Okay, so there we go. This is an Archeops. I think more tape, more layers here. I am much happier about stuff like this than stuff that I'll show you in maybe the next 2. If it takes a while to get out, like, I'm not complaining too much. But there we go. So we finally extricated this card. It is this awesome Archeops Ultra Rare from Black and White 4. believe I already have this card, but again, like anytime I see these, they are quite rare. And that one looks quite mint. That's really nice. Again, I will definitely need to take a look off camera to see if it's actually mint. Quick look over, really can't do that. You need to be very thorough with your cards, especially these days. Can miss things. It happens to me all the time. I miss a ton of stuff on my cards. They come back lower graded than I would expect, and then I look and I'm like, oh, I must have missed that. But it's an endless process getting better at assessing your card condition. Now, this is a little interesting. I think I'm going to break out. I don't have my Sakari knife, so forgive me as I use this like drywall knife to carefully slice through this tape. I don't even know if I'm doing that correctly, but I don't want to damage this at all. Yeah, this looks very difficult to, maybe, is this like taped at the top? And I can undo that. Maybe if I cut this, yeah, Japan packaging, man. It gets you all the time. Okay, so I think that's open, and now I should be able to cut down the top here and pull this out. Nice. Okay, there we go. That was successful. We're navigating the Japan packaging well, and we didn't need to use the massive knife or use it too much. Okay, so this, I am super hyped about this. This is the Shiny Mega Gengar EX promo, sealed in its original. I believe this came in Koro Koro. I'm not sure. But yeah, so the original Shiny Mega Gengar EX, sealed in the packaging, promoting Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire back from 2014. I love this stuff. Anything that's like original packaging that stuff comes in, I'm a huge fan. You know, stuff like the Daisuke Club, all of that. I think I have a couple of them. But yeah, I just love this. I won't spend too much time on everything as we are already like 10 minutes in, and most of it's been me struggling with Japanese packaging. But that's kind of some of the fun of it, you know, you get to see exactly how these cards were. So this is the one that I'm like, come on, man, really? Like, you've taped it to a piece of cardboard, and this is just like how I found it in the bag. So I am actually going to extract this off camera, but it is just going to be a matter of slicing the card out, and then I'll deal with the taking it out of these taped sleeves in a little bit. But here is this card again, black, white, ultra rare, something I have been working on recently. The gold ones, very, very hard to find. Black, white, ultra rares in general, very, very difficult to find. They do not pop up often, and when they do, I pay up for them just because I know how rare and hard to find they are. So that is just amazing. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with taking this card out of the sleeve. I know, like, you can kind of catch a glimpse of how amazing that shine is, just from me showing it off. But if I was able to take it out of the sleeves, it would be even better. Okay. All right, so I guess this is just coming. Perfect, great. I'll take that. I don't think there's anything else in there. Lovely. So this is, very excited about this purchase. I have not bought a lot of Legend Series cards, or Heart Gold, Soul Silver era. That is a neglected, use the crinkling plastic, that's a neglected area of my collection, but I picked up this Ho-Oh Legend. I mean, come on, we got the top half there. The top loader's kind of scratched, but just beautiful. Bottom half as well, you can see. Let's see if we can match up that artwork. There you go. Just incredible. Yeah, I love the sort of uniqueness of the legend arts. And in Japan, you actually got both halves in the same pack. And condition-wise, these look really nice. I put in a very high bid on this because the condition looked good, and I'm really excited that it looks to have paid off there. All right, so now I think this is like a card shop order that I put in. So we'll see this. All right, so this is a big stack of cards right here. Got Silvally GX, Ultra Shiny, just amazing, love it. And the cards that I pick up, yeah, really clean. Ultra Shiny GX still in that range where, like, if you just buy a random card from a card shop, it's likely going to be mint. I would say that over the next couple years, once we get out to, like, you know, 3-4 years later this year, beginning of next year, that's not going to be the case anymore. So if you want to buy your Ultra Shiny GX, probably now is a good time to do it. Shiny Tapu Koko, I think I purchased 1, 2, 3 of these. I love, again, as you see, I love shiny Pokemon. I think shiny Pokemon promos, especially, beautiful Kurosaki art here. This is kind of just like a click and use Microsoft Paint Bucket tool. But I mean, so are the Ultra Shiny GXs, so are the Shiny Star V cards. Like, people don't seem to mind the Microsoft Paint Bucket shinies. So again, I'll pick these up. I think these were super cheap. They're like $1 each or something. You know, of course, when you add middleman fees and stuff, that adds up fairly quickly, but I have no problem with that. And again, more shiny promos, shiny Poipole from the Ultra Beast campaign. Again, like, you can't go wrong with buying a shiny promo Pokemon card. These cards tend to go up in value fairly quickly, so when I see them for a couple bucks each, that's something that I am always looking to do, get these in my collection before the prices increase. Again, I love shiny Pokemon. Everyone loves shiny Pokemon. You cannot go wrong with buying those promos. I think I have some EXs here as well. Yeah, so I picked up, I think I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, where I think it's kind of now the time to, if you haven't bought these already, to pick up these just like regular black-white EX cards. They are fairly cheap. They're still like under $5 a piece. And with black and white getting rarer and harder to find, so we got Registeel, Keldeo, White Kyurem. I think these are solid purchases, especially, you know, you want to get these in your collection before you want to, you know, finish off that EX collection before the prices go up. Beautiful Virizion there. Just love it. And the condition on these, yeah, pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, not complaining on that at all. Here we go. I've been meaning to buy these for a while. Finally got them. The Shiny Dreepy line. I love this artwork. Oh, so cute. Masakazu Fukuda coming back to his shiny Pokemon there. We have, again, the Shiny Dracloak. Wonderful. Shiny Dragapult. There you go. Just love it. And then I think I bought 2 of these Shiny Duraludons as well. These were like on sale at the card shop or something. They were 100 yen or something. And again, like, anytime you can get a shiny Pokemon for like under $5, I think these were under 5. I think the promos were all under 5. It's just like, you can never go wrong with that in my book. So there we go. That's that order. I think another thing here in this little, let's see how this comes out. I think this might be old. So most of those cards were newer. Here are some older ones. Oh, does this only, they don't only come with 3 cards? No, there's one more in there. Okay. Yeah, so these have like stickers on them. But let's see. I have some sleeves here, and we will take them out and take a look. I think I only have like 3 sleeves. My goodness. Okay. I'm slacking here. All right. So first card, Dialga Level X. This is from Diamond and Pearl 3. Yeah, that's a set card. That's awesome. Love that. Check the condition. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's super nice. Probably not gradable, PSA 10 or anything, but that's nice. That will be going in my Level X binder. You can't really tell, but that Dialga eye is hollow. I love it. Love that kind of stuff. All right, here's a Wailord EX. Very, very beautiful. Love that. That one's got a dent at the top. Yep, but like I said, you know, there's not really... I don't know, like, you gotta understand the chances when you're picking up mint cards from these from Japanese card shops, from Yahoo Japan, that kind of stuff. I think I looked over this one. Oh no, it's beat up in the corner there, unfortunately. Yeah. And last but not least, we have this. I think this is a promo from one of those like promo pack set things. This Dialga Level X again. Yeah, the cards just pop so much when you take them out of the sleeves. I try not to, but that one actually looks really clean, to be honest. That might be a PSA gradable card. Yeah, okay. That's going to need a sleeve. I used my 3 sleeves. Maybe I can... Yeah, there we go. We'll take off one of the stickers. And yeah, so we'll be able to see that card in all of its glory. And yeah, that is probably a gradable card right there. So there you go. This was probably the cheapest card out of the lot, but you know, out of those cards, 3 not gradable, 1 gradable, that's a win. That's a win in my book. I'm very happy about that purchase. And we'll crack on to the next one here. Man, this is like one of my favorite things to do, is to open these mail videos and just to be going through card after card, package after package, checking out so much amazing stuff. I hope you all enjoy it too. I know they can get a little long, but it's always just so much fun for me to do this. This one is not, I'm going to use the scissors, because I don't think this, yeah, this, oh my goodness, why'd you not put this in a sleeve or like a top loader? Oh my god. Okay, here we go. This is the beginning of one of many of these cards, the Galarian Moltres Special Art. This is one of my favorite modern cards. I shouldn't use the modern qualifier. It's one of my favorite cards. This artwork is just incredible. I don't think I felt this way about a card for many, many years. Probably since like the Full Art Primals. I don't think I was like this. Like when I saw this card, I was like, I need multiple copies, and there are multiple copies in this mail day. And yeah, this looking pretty clean. That's nice. That's what you want. I sort of prioritized buying copies that I could see the back on, because, you know, these are over $100 each, especially once you factor in middleman fees and Japan shipping and stuff. So I am always looking to, you know, I'm totally fine paying a little bit more, even on on Yahoo Japan or something, if I can actually see the back of the card. Even like, you know, when it's super new, you can it's much less of a risk, because there just hasn't been time for the card to get damaged. But you never, like, especially when it's that much money, you know, all of the Yahoo Japan sellers, they, you know, say the same thing. It's like, please excuse initial scratches, you know, and the thing is, obviously, they don't want people to buy thinking the cards are going to be like PSA 10 mint, and then getting mad when, if they buy them, they have like a little edge ding or something. So I understand it, but it is just a little, just something that I am happy doing, happy paying a little extra in order to have a good look at the card's condition. This is, again, taking a little while to pull out. It looks like, yeah, this is probably the same seller as the Archeops Ultra Rare. But yeah, you guys saw that. You guys saw that card. That is a super nice card right there. Really excited about this one. I bought this a while ago. I thought it was in my last Japan mail day, and it wasn't. And I thought, like, did I get screwed on this card? But here we go. Gengar EX from Japanese Flight of Legends, the Japanese version of Fire Red, Leaf Green. That looks beautiful. And that looks beautiful. There we go. Do not find these cards in this condition very much anymore. So when they do come up, more than happy to shell out some dough for them. Especially these days with, you know, hold on as I grab all of these packages from the bottom here. Especially these days, graded prices are so expensive. I've really just sort of, having this green here just destroys the, yeah, there we go. That's much better. I'm gonna pick these up from the side here just because having that green on camera destroys the saturation. Really does not make anything look good. So we'll open these off camera, at least somewhat. And we'll bring them in the shot to open them up. I don't know is this like one that you can, I'll just cut it. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, graded prices, just so expensive. I've shifted a lot of my purchasing to ungraded cards. Of course, I still buy graded cards, as you guys can see from my mail days. I still buy some graded cards, but I have not been buying a lot. Like in the past, I'd throw in bids on graded cards, win them fairly often, but now the prices are something else, which is, you know, that's just how the market works, and you got to adapt to it. There's no use like sort of getting mad about what you can't control. This is going to make a ton of noise. All of that, and we get down and it's not even in a top loader. Okay. We will very carefully remove this card. Oh, it's 2 cards. 3 cards. What do we got here? I'm out of sleeves, which is unpleasant. Okay. Oh man, oh come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they sandwiched another Galarian Moltres special art. Again, so we have to take this out of the sleeve. We can admire the special art beauty here for a second. That's just incredible. Look at the texture on Moltres. Wow. Okay, so we are going to be very careful with that. We're going to set it down. I'm going to have to like rip another sticker off these sleeves. And yeah, I'm out of sleeves. Nothing left. I have more, but I would just need to Perfect. There we go. Protected for the next maybe 20 minutes or so while I suppose I could put it back in that sleeve, but that's just asking for trouble after they didn't top load it and packaged it with 2 other cards as filler. Okay. Next thing here. See, this is all right. I don't mind this. Oh, well, at least it's sleeved. And we got some nice extra cards from SM6. Okay, so now we're on to 3 Galarian Moltres special arts. You've seen it before. Condition looking top-notch. Probably all of them are going to be going off to PSA eventually when they reopen. I'm not holding my breath on that. Yeah, I think these... Well, what's good is that I now have some extra sleeves here. Okay. I'm opening a package here that feels super flimsy. So I'm a little bit worried, but yeah, like I said, there's rarely any in the middle Japanese packaging. It's either like ridiculously bad and you're like, what are you doing? This is a $100 card. Why is it packaged between 2 commons? Yeah, and what do you know? Can you get, look, oh man, they did it again. Oh man, I think this might be like people who just don't ship Pokemon cards that often. Like they just open a couple packs and they get the big boy and then they're like, oh man, this is worth so much money. And it is. So then they sell it on Yahoo or something, but they just don't know how to package and ship cards, which is unpleasant. So I'm being very careful with this. At least it's in a sleeve. It's in a sleeve. All right. That's good. So now we're on number 4 for the Galarian Moltres full arts. This could be a very nice thumbnail. It's kind of crazy that they all came in the... There we go. That's a thumbnail right there. Yep. Thumbnail. 100%. There's... I don't care what else I get in this mail day. That's my thumbnail. As I said, so excited about that card. One of my favorite arts of all time. All right. Next little package here. Okay. Can I extract this? Yes. It looks like this. Ooh, nice. Some E-Series stuff. I remember bidding on this. If you saw some of my other videos, you will know that I've been getting a little bit into E-Series lately. Of course, my definition of getting a little bit into E-Series is like buying a complete splitter set. But that was, I don't know, that was kind of a one-off. I'm not looking for a lot of those anymore. But, oh, nice. Oh, beautiful. Love those cards. Won't check condition on these as we'd have to unsleeve, check, re-sleeve, but Ampharos, beautiful. Raichu, look at, so cute. Atsuka Nishida art there. That's just, come on, it's so cute. And then this was the one that I really bid on, is Kagemaru Imeno. Just the background on this is so nice. Yeah. So these are, again, cards that if they're in relatively nice condition, will most definitely be going off for grading at some point. My stack of cards to grade is getting very, very large. Ooh, all right. Got another big purchase here. Excited about this one. This one I won for ridiculously cheap. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably should just rip these open off camera. this card I won for super cheap. Yeah, Japanese EX. Been getting more attention lately, but we're like 33 minutes into the mail video, so I can tell you guys the truth because no one else is still sticking around. Japanese EX ridiculously undervalued, let me tell you. Even just like not so much undervalued in terms of current graded prices. So here's this beautiful card, Ho-Oh EX, incredible, clean, 9-10 quality. Like, I bought that for under $50. Graded 10, that's at least a $300 to $400 card. And even like, yeah, so the graded values are, you know, as with everything graded, the graded values are relatively high, but you can still buy ungraded Japanese EX. It's not easy to find, let me tell you. But you can still buy ungraded Japanese EX for very reasonable prices. Does not come up often. You have to be kind of willing to... I've got this that I'm dealing with right here as I try to talk, so forgive me as I very carefully extricate this card. Yeah, what was I saying? Japanese EX, yeah. I've been talking about it for a while. Ooh, I think, yeah, okay. Just able to pull that out. Okay, so yeah, Japanese EX, what a great way to continue discussing this. Yeah, so this, I think I bought this with no back pictures. So let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, so nice. Minty, minty, minty fresh. That's what I love to see. So nice. Okay. Yep, I bought a couple of Japanese EX with no back pictures. I took a risk. That's what you kind of have to do. The guy said they were like storage products. I don't know what that really means. So they were super cheap, like under 10 bucks a piece. Maybe a couple were over 10. I took the risk. I bid on them. I won them. And now we will find out exactly how well I did. But yeah, again, it's like in some ridiculous packaging. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's another one. Let's see what we got here. Again, that looks real clean. Oh, Flygon EX, incredible. Wow. Yep. Yeah, 36 minutes into this part of the mail day. God, this is going to be a super long video, but so worth it, you know. And now that I know that like only the real people are sticking around, if anyone, to be honest, I can give you the truth about like what is this? Why are you sending me this? Okay, I'm going to need to slice off the bottom of that in order to pull out all of these magic cards. And maybe there's a Pokemon card in there. All right, we'll break down the side of the sleeve. And pull this. I don't know what's in here. This doesn't look like it's similar to the last several orders. Okay, maybe it's just like, do I take out a couple magic cards and then the rest of everything come out? Okay, there's our Pokemon card. Oh, man, is it like taped? Of course. Oh, goodness. Is it like, oh, of course, it's like a super expensive card. Okay, so I am trying not to like damage or crease this card here. But, I don't know, man. This is gonna need some off-camera treatment here. Okay, wow, this card actually looks super nice. This was another no back pictures purchase. Wow, okay. All right, I'm glad I didn't like totally destroy this card because this Zoroark ultra rare is one of the more expensive ultra rares. And if we look at the back here, that's really clean. That's super nice. This is such a massive win purchase. Man, I'm like knocking it out of the park on this mail day. We're gonna have like an hour-long mail day video, but it's all gonna be worth it because each of these cards, like, they're like the pearl at the center of the oyster. Those mint Japanese EXs that I bought with no back pictures. That Zoroark that I bought with no back pictures, like with a back picture, that's like $150 card. Like, yeah, this is what I'm dealing with here. So forgive me for the slight delays. But with no back pictures, what did I pay for that? Under 50, I think. I'm not 100% clear on every single price for each card. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna, like, because I think I have a lot of these EXs, I'm just going to rip them all out, and I'm going to cut and come back when everything's out, because I think at this point you guys have seen enough of me opening Japanese packaging. All right, I'm back with everything successfully extricated. This is just going to be a killer way to end. Okay, so you can't have Galarian Moltres without the beautiful Galarian Articuno special art from S5A. I did not pick up the Galarian Zapdos in this mail day, but that is definitely on my radar. Love this card. Not 100%. Not 100% into it as much as the Galarian Moltres. I did only buy one, but still just incredible. This one I'm really happy about. Lugia EX full art from Plasma Gale. This, let's check the back. Man, just so nice. I think there was maybe a little tiny thing in that corner, but like that could still be a PSA 10. I'm just getting so lucky on this mail day. Everything's coming in such nice condition. Here are some more of those EXs that I bought from that same seller. Like, these are all in, like, he was not like, oh, look at that tiny little ding there at the top. That's the worst condition one of these is coming. And that's probably like still a PSA 9. That's still a mint condition card right there. That's nothing, but like these, the Blissey, the Rockets Articuno. This Rockets Articuno is something else. I've been looking for this for a long time. Finally decided I'd throw in a bid, and I won. And yeah, just, you cannot go wrong with Japanese EX right now. Again, we're at the end of the mail day, so I can tell you the truth here. The last thing I have is some Level X cards. I've been doing Level X a little bit more recently. So Electivire Level X, super nice. And I think, yeah, this seller also included like some of the regular holos, which is pretty cool. Don't know if I'd probably only grade the Level X, especially right now with all the price rises. Ultra rares, focus on those, figure out the holos later. But yeah, so we got Electivire. I think that's the earlier Electivire. We saw the Electivire FB earlier in this mail day. Next up, oh yeah, Empoleon Level X, super, super cool, super rare. I still need the Infernape. I have the Torterra. I think I have even an Empoleon off at PSA right now, so yeah, come on, mint condition. Yeah, that's just, we're winning here, folks. This is probably one of my biggest win mail days. Like, as I said, I'm usually hoping for like if 4 to 5 cards of like the older cards were gradable out of that stack, I'd be incredibly happy. But I think like a significant majority of the cards are PSA 9, 10 candidates. which is super nice. So yeah, we're finishing it off with those beautiful level X's. I'm gonna have to go and doing it. I mean, like, all my condition assessments on these are just like real quick, just looking them over. Obviously there could be cards with dents, creases, all sorts of other problems that I'll have to go and check off camera, and who knows, I might even miss some, and PSA will catch them for me, or CGC, or wherever I send them. But this was so incredible. This is honestly one of my favorite mail days in a while. So I really hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with me as I struggled through all this Japanese packaging. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stick around for more videos.